Oh dear. Hello there guys, Fengferth here. Don't panic, this is not another shitty Let's Play. I'm not going to be doing that. There is already millions upon millions upon millions of shitty Let's Plays on the internet already that you can indulge in. What I wanted to show you is, for those of you that are fans of the Equivalent Exchange mod, like myself, I want to show you the best way how to basically earn EMC for free. So you might have noticed this little construction here. It's not actually full of obsidian. The obsidian's there just to make it creeper proof. What's inside it is in fact a load of collectors and relays. So this particular one is used to charge my kiln star. And as you can see, these are just level 1 collectors, and these are level 1 antimatter relays that are generating a lot of EMC. So the best way to construct it is to have an antimatter relay with 5 collectors on all sides, and then keep the one side free. And you need to decide what you want to do. So do you want to use it for condensing with, so you're making free matter, or do you want to use it to charge your kiln star? That's the first thing you want to decide what to do. So what we're going to do is, I love the frames on this, we're just going to go and get a condenser. There we go, energy condenser, there we go. Okie dokie. So I'm going to show you the best way to actually do this. So we have here, there are 3 levels of each collector and each relay. So the first levels, they aren't as efficient as the second and third levels. The third levels generate a hell of a lot more, and we're going to use these as examples. So let me come over here, let's get a nice bit of space. Okay then. So what we want first is we want a matter relay. There we go. And we'll have some collectors right by the side. Okay. Now we want to put one at the top, but we can't, because if we try to, it'll just go inside the relay. So we need to build up a little bit. There we go. There we go. And we'll stick this on. Now each collector needs some sort of sun source, and the best sun source is glowstone blocks, or you can also use jack-o'-lanterns. Jack-o'-lanterns are actually cheaper than glowstone blocks, but I'm just going to use glowstone blocks for the fun of it. Okay, so we just do it like this. Put 2 dirt blocks down and stick a glowstone block there. Same on the other side. Okie dokie. Now we also need one on top here. So if we just go like that, and we'll stick one there. There we go. So we've actually got 2 sides that are missing. So we need to dig underneath. Now the antimatter relays actually give off light themselves as well as the collectors, so you don't have to worry about that. So there we go. That's the glowstone block. That's not. Yay! So that's the first part. And as you can see, all the energy that's been all the energy that's been collected from these is going straight into the relay. Now we want to make 5 of these like this, in like a pyramid shape. Well, not pyramid, a diamond shape. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick one derp. We're gonna stick one here, like so, which does mean we need to have it surrounded by collectors. So we need a collector here. There we go. And we need a collector here. We also need a collector on top. So if we put a dirt block there, put the collector here, and it goes down there, And hang on, did I just miss that? I did. Silly me. That there and that there. Okay. Then obviously when you're finished, you just knock it down as so. There we go. Get rid of all the nasty dirt because we don't need it. And we also need to stick one here as well. So if we get our dirt, stick the collector here, and we'll get more dirt. And we'll stick the glowstone here too, like so. Okie dokie. There we go. So as you can see, we've now got two sides completely done. Okay. So we want to use this as a condensing, as a matter condensing collector kind of thing, gimmijiggy wiggy. Yeah. So we need to put the condenser down now, really. Otherwise we won't be able to do it later. So I'll just stick that there. Okay. Excellent. Right, so the next one's got to go here. Our next relay. So if I just build this up here. No, like that. Yes. Okay. And stick that there. Okay. Put that there. Put that there. We also need some glowstone either side and on top, of course. Be useful. Oops. There we go. And of course we want one here and here. There we go. Right, so let's see how that looks so far. So if we just dig under here for a little bit. Okay, we want to get one down here too. And just open this up. One here. Okie dokie. So as you can see, we've now got 3 relays combined with that. Now there's nothing obviously being made yet, but if I stick some glowstone in, like so, it'll start producing it. Now this is only 3 relays so far, and we want to make 5 altogether. So what we do is we go up, put that down, and we put a 4th one here. And we want a glowstone. No, we want a collector here. There we go. I don't know why I did that, but that's fine. And of course we want one here. So let's do that. We've got one there. And we need a glowstone for it to collect. There we go. Not looking too bad. Okie dokie. That now leaves us with one more to do, which means we need to make a slightly bigger hole here. So let's just do that. I've got a shovel, but I just can't be asked to use it. That's the way I am sometimes. Okay, so we want to make a little entrance here so we can actually reach the condenser. Now the last relay is going to go here, so we need to come back up, and we need to put it there. So come back down, put that there. There we go. Okay, so let's build the collector on this side, because that would be helpful. There we go. Bit of dirt. Piece of glowstone. There we go. Excellent. That leaves us with one more collector to put down, so we'll just put this, that there, stick the collector on. Yeah, there we go. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much done. So all the collectors, we'll just check all of them to see if they're actually going to relays. Oh, hang on, let's just turn it back to date. There we go. So let's see if check all of them are going into the relays. Yep. Yep. Those will be as well. And these end ones should be 2. And there we go. So as you can see, it's now building up pretty quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get 1 diamond. Bear with me. Let's just type it in. Or even diamond block would probably be better. A block of diamond. There we go. So we will put that in there. And we'll put a block of diamond in there. There we go. Okay. And now you can pretty much see how much you're generating. So as you can see, we've already generated enough for a block of diamond without putting anything in there. Probably 2, actually. Yeah, 2. Maybe even 3. Wow, be cool if it... Yeah, 3. Jesus. It's really fast, really efficient. And there we have it. So it's generating roughly 1,000 a second, roundabouts, which is an awful lot of EMC per second. And there you go then, guys. So if you want to make it creep proof, just put obsidian around all of it. You can do that just by using dirt blocks to use them as building blocks. So obviously as normal you do that, and then you go plop plop up, and then you just take away the dirt. And there we go. So yeah, you can use this setup not only just for condensing, you can also use it to charge up your kiln star. For those of you that are that do know the equipment exchange, you'll know that this is used for an awful lot of things, like buying new materials and using the equipment exchange power items. All good fun. So as you can see, we've got 4 block diamonds. And there we go. Now it's very expensive to make all these. Very expensive. The level 3 relay on its own is 681,000, and the collector is 710,000. And you need quite a lot of collectors as well. I think you need which is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it's a lot anyway. I've got to think off the top of my head. But yeah, that's the best way to make it. So it's more efficient. You'll get the most EMC out of it doing that. And there's nothing stopping you from continually making more. So there you go, guys. That's the best way to make an EMC collecting condensing thingamajig. I'll see you later.